Hello everyone. In the previous video we talked about what collocations are and why they are so important to learn in English language, and even though it can be really frustrating or rather annoying to learn collocations because of course they don't have really an explanation or some standard grammar rules that you can follow, it's still so useful to learn these when you are trying to achieve fluency in English. So today in this video we will talk about some English collocations that are very frequently used with the word ask. So without any further delay, let's get started with the video. So the first collocation we have is ask for a favor. When you ask for a favor, it means you ask someone to do something for you. Like in sentences like, I asked her for a favor, or can I ask you a favor, or can I ask you for a favor. The next collocation is, I'm sure, something that you already know, that is ask a question. It means to ask a query or a question while you are trying to gain some information, like may I ask you a question, or she asked me a question. The next one is ask somebody about something. Again, it means to ask somebody for information, like you must ask him about all the details of the project, or he asked me about all my favorite movies and books. The next one is ask for advice or opinion. It's basically used when you want to ask someone else for their opinion or advice. By the way, you can also ask what time it is, like may I ask what time it is, or could you please tell me what time it is. Basically you can ask for time as well. The next one is when you ask for directions. Again, it means that you ask questions about a certain place, you don't know how to get there, or you don't know where you are, you ask for directions. The next one is ask for something. It basically means you request something. You want someone to give you something. It could be an object or a piece of information. The next one is ask permission or ask for permission. Basically somebody has the authority over you, so you need their permission to be able to do something. The next collocation with ask is ask someone out. Again, we have already talked about this in one of my previous videos. It means to ask somebody out on a date. Like in a sentence you can say, you promised you'd ask her out. The next collocation is ask if or ask whether. Now this is used in sentences like they asked if I wanted to join them, or he asked if she wanted coffee, or you can also say she was afraid to ask if it worked. The next collocation is ask yourself something. It actually means to consider something carefully. For example, ask yourself what you want, or she asked herself if she wanted to be there. The next collocation is ask over. It means when you invite someone to your house. For example, you can say she asked us over for dinner. It means she invited us to their house for dinner. Now there is another one that means exactly the same. It's ask along. Again, it means to invite someone. For example, it's very generous of them to ask him along. The next collocation is ask around. It means to inquire about something to different people, to find out something. Maybe it's a piece of information. Like you can say, I don't know where it is, but I will ask around. Now the last collocation for today's video is ask for trouble. It means to behave in a way that is most likely to cause trouble, something that might cause problems or difficulties. So that's it guys, that's it for today's video. All these collocations with ask that we talked about in this video are very common, and you can use these in your everyday English. So if you think that you found this video useful, then give it a like and consider subscribing to my channel. Again, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.